What's going on, everybody? Josh Whippinard here. Welcome back to the War Crimes Ahoy podcast.
Why, hello there. It's me, Robert Vincent McCrory IV, joining you again from the wonderful state of Massachusetts.
Yeah, we're back. Everything's going pretty well. You know?
Yeah, sorry for the low energy intro there. Usually I'm a lot more energetic.
Yeah.
But
we reached $800 today. That's pretty cool.
that is really cool, actually.
Yeah, 200.
That's
actually, like 197 more downloads away from.
It's like really close to 1,000.
Yeah.
Took me a second there, but I got it.
We're very close. So yeah, and be sure to download this episode and all the episodes for that matter. Be sure to follow the Instagram pages, War Crimes Ahoy, I'm Corey Tallman, Homeboy Josh, and subscribe to the YouTube channel at War Crimes Ahoy, and it'd really help us out.
Yeah, that'd be some cool stuff to do.
Yeah, but anyway.
Yeah,
Anyway, I have a question for you, Robbie.
I like questions.
Have you ever heard of a love scam?
No.
You've never heard of one?
No.
Okay. Well, let me tell you about it.
That like catfishing or something?
Ish. Basically, what a love scam is you basically meet someone online and you basically give them sob stories or basically convince them to pretty much just give you money.
Oh.
What a love scam is. And I say this because I was, doing my usual thing. I was watching some stuff and I saw a Dr. Phil episode or clip relating specifically to a love scam. But this love scam was very not so good for this woman because this woman had a lot of money and she fell to this guy simply because he was telling her things that she wanted to hear and giving her sob stories, and that costed her. So, I saw that. I'm gonna look at the video. Hang on.
All right, I am holding on.
Okay, then yeah, do that. Okay.
I don't have horses to hold on to.
That sucks for you. Okay, so
Really? That's sad.
this is a time. So he made a timeline, and in in October of 2013, this is a long time ago, this woman meets this scammer. His name is Chris Olsen. That's the name he gave her.
Okay.
And then in December, this woman sends this guy $108,000, $485.14.
I thought you were just gonna say $108.
No.
That's a lot.
And this money was to pay for a nanny, cell phone payments, hotels, food, and a penalty for an expired visa.
The heck?
Then in the next year, from January to April in 2014, to pay for nanny, hotel, food, and clothes, she sends him another $108,000. I'll tell you what, this is a high-priced nanny.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And this guy eats like a wolf and gets like the most expensive clothes possible.
My man's just that supreme.
Then, from May to June, I would mix up my months. He's in jail.
Oh dear.
She has to bail him out, taxes, attorney fees, hotels, and food. How much do you think she sent him?
$109,000.
Robbie, you weren't even close.
Oh dear.
She sent him $878,000, $489.94 in less time than the other months.
What? What?
That's a lot of money. She spent
That
over $1 million on this guy she hasn't even known for a year yet.
I was gonna say that's more.
Then
What the?
then July to September, value added taxes, hotels, food, attorney fees, $250,000, $241,000 and $650.
What is wrong with her?
Yep. Then from October to December, more on this whatever value added taxes are. The guy's got yellow fever. You have to treat that, you know. Uh,
What the heck?
he's
Is it
he's go-
medieval?
I don't know. I don't know. Well, he's in like a different country. He's in like I don't even know.
Oh dear.
Yeah. She sent him $23,000. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, he's paying attorney fees, and he's also living with this attorney that he's paying for. Then, in January of 2015, value-added taxes, food, more attorney fees, $61,000. What do you think of that?
That's too much money.
Well, you have to add all that up, so $1,422,252.24 in the span of a year. Or actually a bit more than a year. A year and a few months.
What? What?
To,
What?
and the funniest thing is, she has never met this person in person at all before, and has been dating this guy from across the world.
And
She hasn't even met him. Stuff like that, and he's already requesting as that episode was put up, he was already requesting 10 grand from this woman. So,
I think on that.
1.43 million. 1.42. 1.43.
I don't. That doesn't. Well, I mean, at least the person has a lot of money. Like, at least the girl.
Okay, no, they had a lot of money.
Oh no.
I mean, if she
Is-
sent that, she wasn't reimbursed, or that guy wasn't caught, she's out a lot of money.
Well, I mean, she probably has a lot of money if she can just give that away.
I mean, probably. I'm not too sure. It doesn't really say too much after that.
Well, I certainly hope so.
Every time I find these like weird love scam cases, because he makes a lot of episodes on these cases, I never can find out like what happened. Even with every case in any sort of situation, I can never find the outcome of exactly what happened after that. And actually, no, I just realized that was not all her money. That damn near $1.5 million was not all hers.
Oh, she. Oh no.
She asked family for help. I
Oh,
don't know of an exact calculation of what family members gave what portion, but that's a lot of money still.
yeah. And she's probably gonna have to owe it back to them.
Yeah, and thing is, this money isn't going to helping this guy. It's going to helping this guy so he can help himself.
Yeah, yeah. Probably wasn't even in jail.
I mean, okay, so the reason he was in jail to begin with is because remember how I said penalty for an expired visa?
Yeah.
It was more like card fraud and stuff like that,
Oh,
like
okay.
account frauds. He'd done more stuff with that like a few months later. Why would it cost? Okay, so like he spent like $100,000 for hotels and food and nannies. Why would he have had to spend $700,000 paying for a bail so he didn't have to take time for fraud?
Yeah. I don't know, man. That sounds scam. It sounds like a scam.
It sounds like a scam because it is.
It is a scam. It's a mega scam.
Yeah, I mean, goddamn, that's a Jesus. That's a Oh, that he could probably cure world hunger.
I,
I mean, like, I'm serious. Like, that's a lot of.
it is a lot of money. If you spend all that money on like investing into like stuff, you can get really rich.
Yeah, if you invest in like the right companies during the right time, oh yeah, that money is gonna like be probably quadruple.
Or if you like spent it on something that like is worth it, like helping people. That's also
Yeah,
better than probably just going to the local Supreme store and
yeah,
getting.
yeah. I think we already talked about this in one of the episodes, but I think one of like the biggest, like the shittiest scams anyone could perform is it's actually like it's been labeled as a crime. It is a crime. It's the what is it like stolen valor? Isn't that what?
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
that scam. Well, I don't know if it's really a scam. Well, it is, but it's a lot of things.
It's not good.
It's
It's
no.
really pretty sure it's actually illegal.
Oh, that's why it's called stolen valor. It's like it's been labeled as a crime. It's illegal. You cannot do that anymore
Good.
because if you do, it's like well, one,
That's
it's like it's ridiculously disrespectful, and,
this is gross.
and then it's just I mean, like what the fuck? What's even the point? I don't know. Oh no, man. I don't know.
I don't know. It's not good. That's stolen valor. It's really just gross.
It's gross. It's a gross misrepresentation of a lot of military factions in the U.S.
Yeah.
Because man, they think one guy does it, and the word spreads, and it just makes a lot of people. It just sucks for a lot of people.
Yeah, it's just terrible.
Yeah,
On another note, I'm doing some psychology homework that I
psychology.
but the teacher said that I didn't get to it, so I'm just redoing it.
You have a psychology class.
Yes, I do.
What do you do in that class? Think.
Yes. No, we talk about the different psychological approaches and the history of psychology and all sorts of things.
Oh,
Do you know what the psychodynamic slash psychoanalytic approach to psychology is?
I probably did learn about it because that's pretty much what my health science tech class is. It's that, and then like a ton of other stuff too.
Ooh,
But I forgot if I did learn it.
it
Yeah, I mean,
do it because I'm probably going to explain it terribly and no one's going to understand. But you can research it. Sigmund Freud is like the big guy in that whole
yeah.
field.
I've been learning about like mental disorders and like electrical signal and neurological disorders. I had to research about
Ooh, that sounds like some good biological
I had
approach.
I had to research about carpal tunnel syndrome, and now I know like a very good piece of what it is.
I'm not sure exactly what it is.
You want me
But
to explain? Want me to explain it to you?
Sure.
Okay, so in your wrist, from the
Yeah.
when you on your lower arm up to your wrist, there's a tunnel with a bunch of nerves in it and all sorts of stuff. That's called
Okay.
carpal. It's called the carpal tunnel.
Well, that makes sense.
But on that tunnel is a nerve, or not a nerve, a tendon, a tendon.
Okay.
And carpal tunnel syndrome is when the tendon crushes the
Oh,
median nerve and puts a lot of pressure on it, which can cause pain and numbness in the thumb, the pointer, the middle, and half of the ring finger.
that sounds not good.
Oh, it's no, it's not good at all. That's what carpal tunnel syndrome is, and it's pretty much doing work with your hands. So if you work in like an office where you're mainly typing, the risk for getting it is like increased significantly, and women are like 3 times more likely to get it than men. So
That's interesting.
yeah, exactly. That just
Wonder what to do with bone structure.
oh well, I don't think it doesn't have anything to do with bone.
Well, I mean, aren't bones like kind of connected to tendons and such?
Well, yeah, and I hear people mess around talking about ligaments and tendons. There is a difference between the two. Don't get at me. There is a difference between a ligament and a tendon.
What's the difference, Joshua? I'm curious.
Tendons connect bone to muscle. Ligaments connect bone to bone.
Oh, I see. I see.
People keep saying, Josh, what I don't seem to figure out why. What is the difference? It's not. It is not that hard. It is not hard at all. It's stupidly easy. Tendons are elastically. Tendons are essentially just muscle. They're just thin, elasticy muscle pieces that have weird ends that allow the use of stripping and connecting the bone.
Ooh.
Ligaments are pretty much the same thing as tendons, except it's just
They like
white
just
elasticy things that only connect to bone. If it touches a muscle, that's a tendon.
so ligaments are like spooky tendons
Yeah.
because they like bones, and bones are made of skeleton. I mean, skeletons are made of bones.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And ligaments are like they're pretty much like the main reason why you have like a majority of your joints.
Well, thank you, tendons.
Ligaments.
Ligaments.
Ligaments, Robbie.
I'm getting confused, man.
That's why. Yeah. Ligaments. That's why. And I had to learn about why and like the basically exactly what happens when you tear your ACL.
Oh, isn't that the one that like just doesn't work if it
Oh.
gets torn? Like doesn't go back together?
Well, I'll explain it. Do you know what ACL stands for?
No.
Of course. It stands for the anterior cruciate ligament.
Why the heck would I know that?
Do you know where this ligament is?
Your leg.
Where specifically in the leg?
It's in like I'm pretty sure it's in like your like calf area, right?
No. It's in the knee.
Okay.
It's under the patella. Do you know what the patella is?
The patella. Which one is that? It's a bone, right?
It is a
Yeah.
bone. It is a bone.
Hold on. Let me think of this.
Come on, you can do this. Do
Is it? Is it the kneecap?
Yes, it is. Very good job. That is the patella.
What?
Patella is the kneecap. It's pretty much just like a bone disc that sits on your knee
Yeah.
and just covers the tendon. But under the patella is a weird little X shape of elasticy bone muscle fiber. That is your anterior cruciate ligament. And what happens is that when you tear the tendon, it can only be torn by twisting your leg like 108 or like a good bit of degrees. So if you rotate the leg, it will tear the tendon.
Oh.
And actually you can move somewhat and even run with the tendon with the ligament torn. But the chances of you being able to would probably be pretty low on account of it being extraordinarily painful.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah. And bring
I heard that it just tears and then you're like dead.
Yeah. And then
Like
bring up to
and you're like, oh no.
Yeah. And bring up to another thing between ligaments and tendons. Tendons, they do not take a long time to heal. Ligaments take forever to heal. Ligaments take so damn long to heal. Then again, it can really depend on the ligament. The ligaments in your legs take like a fucking long time to heal. But like maybe like ligaments and you know that your fingers aren't really connected by joints. They're just weird little ligament discs that allow you to move your fingers and bend them.
I didn't know that.
It's not really a joint. It's just bone.
The joint.
Huh?
What's a joint then? Is that just where one bone fits into the other?
Kind of. But if you were to look up a picture, if you saw like a picture of like a hand and the thing would look like, you'd see like the hand, the fingers, and like in between like the finger segments, you'd see like a weird little disc little thing. That's just a ligament.
Yeah, the fingers are just like kind of a stack of tiny bones, basically.
Yeah, they're like the easiest bones to break too. That's,
Oh,
that's the thing. Bones are like either way, they're very hard to break.
well, I mean, I can imagine it's pretty hard to break the bones in your ears because they're like really small.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
It's weird. Bones
you
are the strongest natural substance, but they're 3 times lighter than the strongest man-made substances. Isn't that strange?
should just start harvesting bones.
if
Make like a neck.
if you were to make like a set of like armor
Tank.
that's made out of bones, you'd be set.
Yeah.
Because it'd be light, somewhat. It'd probably be heavy, but not as heavy as like a suit of steel armor. and it'd be as strong as you'd be set.
No, you know what you do?
What?
You get armor. I don't know, AR 500 steel or whatever, the bulletproof stuff.
Yeah.
And then you cover it in little slabs of bone.
And you got like the best armor available.
And then you can just win any war.
You wouldn't like nuclear explosions. What?
Just slap some like radioactive crap on there and you're right.
Yeah, you're fine. You'd be set. You'd be able to take down anything. You'd be fine. But yeah, be sure to keep your joints, your tendons, and your ligaments, and all that stuff safe.
Yeah.
Because messing up that stuff can be painful and can take a bit to heal, especially your ACL. Because if you mess it up bad enough, you can be in crutches for like a year by tearing it.
Oh dear.
Exactly, and going through like a ton of physical therapy.
That doesn't sound fun. And I care about my fans, so don't hurt yourself, guys.
Yeah, don't do dumb stuff. You'll be fine.
Just let us do the dumb stuff.
No, I don't want to. No.
I don't want to tear my ACL though. So
I don't want to. No, I don't want to. I don't want to split my Achilles tendon in two. That'd be pretty painful.
yeah, and I mean, if you're some Greek guy getting shot there in the arrow, getting shot by an arrow there, I can't talk.
Oh,
Kills you apparently because
Yeah.
Greek people die if they get hit in the tendon by an arrow. Get it? Because it's an Iliad joke.
yeah, I get it.
Okay. We're moving on.
Yeah, but yeah, seriously, your body, human body, it's very very resilient. Your body has extremely good healing capabilities, but don't test it.
Don't test it, man.
Don't test it. I mean, okay,
Just because it's resilient, it doesn't mean you can
Okay.
like.
if you break a bone like accidentally, okay, that's different.
Whatever.
It's just a bone. Bones, they break, and you get them set. They'll heal. I mean, you pretty much shed like a skeleton like every year, pretty much.
Where does it go?
I don't know.
Where do the cells go? Do they just like float into the bloodstream and go
Maybe-
into your pee or something?
Maybe they die and just dissipate in the body.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But I saw this video. This like group of people. You know what they did? You know what they did? That's like really creepy.
What did they do?
So these people were like really desperate to have their waists like very slim and thin. So what
Oh jeez.
is they got ribs surgically removed from
No.
the body so their waist would be slimmer.
That's
The
gross.
ribs in the rib cage have a purpose.
You know, I'm pretty sure like women in the the early 1900s and the late 1800s, I'm pretty sure they used to do that a ton.
Yeah,
So you could wear like corsets and stuff.
yeah. Oh, it's very common even today. They do it all the time. But it's probably
But I mean, I
Healthy.
don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
the rib cage is meant to act as a protective cavity for some of the vital organs. Like
Yeah.
like one of your most important muscles, the cardiovasculating heart muscle. That's pretty important. Your lungs, I don't know about you, but those seem pretty important, don't you think?
Even though mine don't work.
Yeah, his don't work. He has breathant. Um, I was gonna try to pronounce that weird word, but
Asthma.
yeah, asthma. No, I'm not gonna get started. Breathant. Yeah. What else? What else is on the rib cage area? Maybe I guess yeah, maybe your esophagus, maybe even your liver if you want to go there.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think it has anything to do with protecting the kidneys.
Hold on. What? Yeah, I was gonna say kidneys.
Well,
No.
no, no.
Parts of the. I guess parts of the intestines. I guess.
Maybe the upper half, but
Yeah.
I severely doubt it because the intestines are fairly low in the body.
Oh yeah. Lower intestines definitely not. But I mean.
They're damn near the colon. So
Ew.
yeah, the colon's nasty. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to download this episode and all the episodes for that matter. Be sure to follow the Instagram pages, War Crimes Acquired, I'm Corey Tallman, Homeboy Josh, and subscribe to the YouTube channel to really help us out. Anyway,
It would be. That'd be really cool.
yeah, it would be really cool. I want to reach 1,000 downloads soon. So please, guys.
Please don't make Joshua sad.
I don't want to be sad. I'm already sad enough.
Oh dang.
I got rejected recently. I was talking to a girl, but no. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, I'm doing fine, but we'll see.
Guys and gals and crocodiles and alligators
And other
children,
reptilian creatures. We'll see you guys in the next episode.
comrades. Good night, America.